If you or a loved one are struggling with type 2 diabetes, you should visit the link in the description below. This clinically proven, drug-free program lowers blood sugar to a normal level and can completely reverse type 2 diabetes within just a few weeks. Here's today's video.
The question, what is the best way to control diabetes? To answer by Saida Hajiva. 7 easy ways to control diabetes naturally. Diabetes is a disorder which is common among old age people, but nowadays due to the change in food and lifestyle, even youngsters with 30+ age are also get affected by diabetes. Let's see some 7 natural ways to control our blood sugar level. Diabetes has 2 types. Type 1 diabetes, which occurred when insulin production stopped or insufficient, and type 2 diabetes occurred if cells do not respond to the insulin. Fast fact, nearly 300 million people suffering from diabetes in the world. Diabetes makes more serious complication to the body like heart disease, kidney failure. Make small changes in your daily habit and lifestyle, surely moves you to get the normal and blood glucose level. Here's some best way to how to control diabetes. 7 easy and natural ways to control blood sugar level. 1. Exercise. Habitual exercise is a prominent natural cure for diabetes to increase the secretion of insulin and reaction of body cells, while insulin secretion helps to manage the normal blood glucose level. 7 easy ways to control diabetes naturally. Diet plan. Urban Dream. You can do the common exercise of walking, jogging, yoga, swimming, gym. Schedule your plan depends on your daily work, then do which is more comfortable for your time. 2. Avoid sugar from your diet. Try to avoid sugary foods like sweets. Beverages in your food helps for the secretion of insulin by the pancreas, stimulate by the hormone and maintain normal blood glucose level. Add honey in tea and coffee and jaggery sugar in sweets. Fast fact, normal sugar level varies throughout the day. Average blood sugar level before breakfast it should be 7,099 mg/dl, and after breakfast it should be 140 mg/dl. 3. Lose weight. Losing weight is a natural cure for diabetes, also helps to reduce the risk of diabetes. Excess weight. Obesity, which shows pre-diabetes, so it is must to lose weight and make your body fit by having proper diabetic diet, meal plan and body workout. 7 easy ways to control diabetes naturally. Diet plan. Urban Dream. 4. Eat healthy vegetables and fruits. Herbal supplements for diabetes cure. Eating healthy non-starchy baby corn, beans, vegetables and fruits is a natural cure for diabetes, keeps you away from diabetes. Eat healthy herbal foods or supplements for diabetes. Here's some vegetables and fruits for diabetes. Bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is an anti-diabetic vegetable which helps to reduce blood glucose level and maintain glycemic level. Have bitter gourd as juice or bitter gourd fry. Fast fact, recent research by FDA proves herbal supplements for diabetes radically works in the age category between 40-45. Garlic. Garlic has antioxidant property and has a nature to maintain normal blood glucose level. Had garlic add with milk is also good for women, or stir-fry garlic dish are the good foods for diabetes. Lady's finger. Soft and sticky liquid coming out from it used to regulate blood sugar level. Make lady's finger as curry or stew is the best food for sugar control. Beans. Beans are used to stimulate the production of insulin in the body. Fruits. Consume more antioxidant fruits. Grapes, apple, berries, citrus fruit like an orange, which prevents cell damage in your food like. Make it as fresh juice without adding sugar. Dry fruits, almonds, apricots in your morning breakfast. Fast fact, blur vision above 35+ age is one of the diabetes symptoms, because excess sugar in our blood vessels may directly affect our eye. 5. Cut carbohydrates and paste fiber foods on your plate. Have more fiber-rich foods like corn, beans, whole grains, raw peas, broccoli, tossing with veggie salad by mixing olive oil. Avocados. Make juice of avocado. Berries with oatmeal or barley would give more fiber content to the body, also used to reduce the blood sugar level. Cut the part of carbohydrates in your food and prepare your diabetic meal plan. 6. Diet meal plan must. The most important measure is diabetic meal plan or food portion and timing when you have the food. Have a small portion of food at one time. You can split up the food into many sections. Morning breakfast. Cup of fresh fruit salad with egg or a small bowl of oatmeal with honey and nuts or whole grain bread. Lunch. Sandwich with non-starchy vegetable and fruits or brown rice with protein-rich curry. Dinner. Lean protein like fish. An egg contains omega-3 fatty acids and chicken. Divide these foods into smaller portions to eat. 7. Drink more water. Water is a need for our body to send out glucose and unwanted substances. Drink more water for the smooth functioning of kidney. Fast fact, diabetes has no permanent cure till date, but we can keep in control by taking insulin injection or herbal supplements for diabetes. Source: 7 Easy Ways to Control Diabetes Naturally. Diet Plan, Urban Nutrin. Answer by Amuran Ghosh Mandel. Diabetes mellitus. Generally, diabetes referred to diabetes mellitus. It is a condition that causes higher blood sugar level for a person. Prolonged period. Serious long-term complications can be including cardiovascular disease, chronic kidney disease, stroke, nerve damage, damage to the eyes and foot ulcers, etc. Normally, the pancreas releases insulin. It regulates blood sugar level. Diabetes is a condition characterized by the body's inability to regulate glucose, sugar, levels in blood. This is one of the major health problems affected in our community. Classification of diabetes mellitus: 1. Primary diabetes. 2. Secondary diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, it considers as an autoimmune disorder. Here body does not produce enough insulin. Approximately 10% of all diabetes cases are type 1. The cause is unknown. Type 1 diabetes is usually diagnosed in children and young adults, although it can appear at any age. Type 2 diabetes, the body doesn't enough insulin for proper function, a condition in which cells fail to respond to insulin properly. In worldwide, approximately 90% of all cases of diabetes are of this type. It can occur any age, but this type of diabetes occurs most often in middle-aged and older people. Gestational diabetes, it is the third main form, and occurs when pregnant women without a history of diabetes develop high blood sugar levels. The maximum gestational diabetes can control their diabetes with exercise and diet. Caption I.D. equals attachment underscore 2312 align equals align center width equals 351. Diabetes mellitus, symptoms, prevention, risk factor and treatment / caption. Diabetes symptoms. Symptoms may develop rapidly, within weeks or months. For type 1 diabetes, on other side type 2 diabetes usually develop much more slowly than type 1. The classic symptoms of untreated diabetes are: other symptoms can be feeling very tired, fatigue, tooth gum disease, wounds that heal slowly, blurred vision, tingling or numbness in the feet or toes and skin itching, etc. To read full article, no risk factor, prevention and treatment, click here. Answer by Leanne Heisey. You expect us to give you a short, concise answer on a subject where many textbooks has been written? Impossible. Start with looking for a competent and knowledgeable doc. Often a problem in developing countries with a shortage of competent docs, and those who are continually overburdened by too much work. In the West, I would say look for a good diabetic treatment team, consisting of a diabetologist or an internist having experience in treating diabetics, like I was, a diabetic nurse for practical advice, and a dietitian, and listen to them. Just seeing them, then omitting everything you aren't interested in following because it means you having to do things you aren't motivated to do is a waste of the professional's time. Sorry, you should know that having diabetes seriously raises your risk for cardiovascular problems, heart attack, stroke, leading to death, and kidney disease, so you should adapt your lifestyle to this. Don't smoke. Keep one's blood pressure within normal range, less than 130/80ths of a millimeter. Hg. In most people with diabetes, they're overweight to obese, so weight loss is of the greatest importance, since this and regular moderate exercise for 150 minutes a week will lower your insulin resistance, thus improve your diabetes. Losing weight is reached by eating lots and lots less, no sugar, very low carbs, small portions, no snacks, no soft drinks, little to no alcohol. To maintain weight loss after losing weight, you need to permanently change your lifestyle, so continue to eat less than you used to. Only around 10% of the diabetics, mostly type I diabetics, if I read your question right you aren't one of them, aren't overweight/obese. In Caucasians we aim for a body mass index equals BMI/BMI calculator of less than 24.9 kg/m2, in South Asian Indians and Chinese less than 22.9 kg/m2. If this isn't enough to control one's diabetes, then the doc will prescribe you oral tablets, the mainstay being metformin, the only anti-diabetic that has been proven to prolong survival, even in non-diabetic mice. A TAME study is recruiting people to see whether non-diabetics taking metformin will prolong their lives too. See Dr. Nir Barzilai on the TAME study. If this wasn't enough, A second oral anti-diabetic can be prescribed. If that wouldn't do it, I wouldn't prescribe a third med, but would prescribe insulin injections, one truly long-acting insulin analog to start with, relying on one's own pancreas to make the insulin needed to cover one's meals. Later if needed, plus multiple very fast, very short-acting insulin analog injections just before meals. Type I diabetics who don't produce any insulin nor glucagon, that prevents blood glucose going too low, of their own do best on an insulin pump. This closed-loop pump adjusting the insulin dosing according to what the glucose sensor measured is still very much in development, although this one has been FDA approved. See, the FDA approved the world's first autonomous insulin pump.